welcome back to another edition of my Antique Finds. I've got some goodies for you. We're going to go deep into the Southlands of Georgia to the Coca-Cola Museum. We'll go overseas to see what Japanese items I have found, as well as a few Chinese pieces. Don't forget that wonderful Italian school we'll take a look at, as well as some American icon pieces to boot. So let's kick in and see what we found today. Oh, let's go with the Coca-Cola stuff. It's kind of fun. Here's a little, what is it, a little plant tour souvenir. So when you go to visit the plant, there you go. You get all these little fold-out goodies here. Shows you all the fun little stuff here. Carbonated coolers. All kinds of things when you walk through. Just a little tourist piece, probably from the 50s. I bought a box of Coca-Cola stuff. There were some radios in there. There was like a can radio, some of those dancing cans, some all kinds of funky stuff. They had new and old, but it was a nice buy. These were pretty cool. There's the whole box of Natural Study. Never been out. Should be $100 on eBay. Kind of fun, botanicals. Something they just did as a promotional gig. And there's an unused little grouping there. Maybe 40 or 50 bucks. I can't remember. I think some for 100, some were less. Oh, I bought this just the other day. It's a Dietz globe. Sitting in a flea market for $1. Gotta buy them when they're $1. Otherwise, I don't normally mess with them, but I think those are $15. Let's see. Springfield Extravaganza was the other week. I should have just done a whole video on my finds because I found some great stuff. I bought this guy there. This is Japanese foil cloisonne with a dragon. That was $5. So much work and details there. All hammered in and worked. And it's got a few little bruises to it. It's a cabinet piece for me, $5. Normally when they're mint though, they're $75 to $150. Dragons can be a little more intricate. And you can keep your eye out on something like this. This is the times that are changing. Look at that. Chinese enamel. All work, pretty much 1910 or so. And basically one of these just sold on eBay for $100. There was a smaller one that brings about 30 or 40. So I picked that out of a shop for 19 bucks. I love this. Ikebana. This is basketry. So if you've ever thought about what it would take to weave each piece through and then do this piece where it goes up and down, perpendicular, and then side bands and hoops and loops. There's a planter with a metal insert in it. I just love this stuff. So this one was $5.99 and this one was $10. I don't know about you, but I think this one's more like 10 and 5. But either way, this is probably $75 to $150 and this is probably $50 to $75. So nice basketry stuff. You just don't get to see it. I've had a bunch of it I show you from time to time. I really like it. It's not worth it's harder to sell than what it's worth. So I really don't know whether I recommend you buying it, but if you like artistic pieces, definitely look for Japanese Ikebana because it's just an art. It's just, you know, you might like a Longaberger, but you really got to appreciate that. This came from Longaberger. Here, let me show you this. I hope I don't blind you. I'm going to put a light on here. Let's see if I can do this the right way. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing? Little Japanese geisha girls there. Trying not to blind you with the blossoms. Look at the size of it. So I just bought this, and I traded a guy for it. There were 2 pieces, and I said, "Wow, I've just never seen a glass picture that large." And that early, and it looks like it's 100 years old. He goes, "Well, it is." And I said, "Well, I don't get it. How come I haven't seen it?" He goes, "Well, Dwayne, think of bombs and glass in Japan." Glass. Oh yeah, good point. So really, I've been in love with it. It hangs in my window, And I just stare at it in awe. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And hope I never have to sell it. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I like cheesy stuff. There's an iron planter. You know, you got your iron piece there. Bought that out of a shop. I think it was $5. Thought it was kind of cool. Oh, for you, let's see, for men there, Mantiques. Here you go. So there's a bunch of Pennzoil oil cans, stripped down, lead put in there, and made into a larger trash can. Probably hung in some gas station or something. And I probably overspent for $19, but, you know, again, folky, artsy, was not factory, was done, you know, by somebody else. I bought it. What a cheese ball. These were pretty cool. I went to the Route 40 garage sale for a little while, yard-long thing, and rode around, and this is all I bought. A pair of Ericsson mid-century bookends. Aren't those beautiful? Controlled bubble. Believe it or not, right out of my wife's hometown, Bremen, Ohio. No stoplight in Bremen, Ohio, and here this wonderful glass blower came out and did this beautiful controlled bubble work. People love these things. You know, easily $100, maybe retail $200, but you gotta respect the way they look. Just a good look there. Guys, I'm going to show you two more things that were some of my favorites. Here's a World's Fair Schlitz bottle. 1939 is what this is. I found one of these. I found a salt and pepper set. And this came out of a box, like the same box that I had the Coca-Cola stuff in. So whoever it was collected these kind of things. But isn't that cool? There's a World's Fair Schlitz bottle from 1939. And one of my favorites, which I got to do something about. I don't know. Tell me what I should do. So I'm walking through a shop, and this is sitting on the shelf. And guess what it says? It says, "For you who has a good eye, this is free." And I was like, wow, is that cool or what? Now, granted, I looked at this and went, I recognize that. And I got it home, and I had to do some research first, but I was pretty sure this is an Eva Seitzel, and I didn't know this, I thought it was a planter, Surt pitcher, who is a mid-century designer. Z-I-E-S-E-L, I think is what it is. Eva. And you can look this stuff up. Did dish lines, just died not too long ago. But there's a rare Surt pitcher. The last one of these on eBay, I think, just brought $69, and I got it for free. Well, it happens, but the whole concept of putting something for free for somebody who has a good eye or might appreciate it, I am in there. I am stuck. Can't wait to do it. Gonna have to do it. And I think it's gonna go a long way from time to time. Just giving back a little bit. I really like this thought, and I'm gonna share it, share the thought and the wealth a little bit. Oh, this was pretty cool. I bought this in Springfield Extravaganza. A Picasso-esque style platter, and I can't figure out what it is. I don't know if it's Norwegian, Scandinavian or something. If anybody knows, you can let me know, but just a super mid-century planter, or a platter. Ah, Navajo horse blanket. That was $10. It's probably easy $100.50. Bought this the other day. It's a Chinese silk, all hand-painted, black back. Not a ton of money. These are probably retail for about $125. I bought a pair of them. This is one of my favorites. I bought a bunch of this stuff, and I'm just going to show you one piece. Let me see if I can get a clear image of it here. I hope I can. So it's all carved. Look, he's got these figures up here. There's the brass in the center. There's wax across the front. The sides are done. The back is done with, what? Grapevines and a goose eating grapes. Grapes there. It's signed on the bottom. He put these little holders here. It's all over the place. This guy's stuff was everywhere. I mean, it didn't have any unity in any way. It was just this, that, and that put together, and I was like, well, that's cool. I gotta have it. It may all be about 10 years old because he sunk drywall screws into parts of it. So, even if so, I'm okay. I think it's really just kind of fun, and I just had to buy it, and it was cheap. I think I paid $20 for that piece. Nice piece of outsider art, I would consider it. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. A couple more. Here, let's show you my Italian school painting, since we're there. Bought a pair of these. It's an Italian school. And they do these all the way back to, 18th century, 17th century. This one's probably early 1900s, I'm going to say. Real thick floral. Big pair of them. But 50 bucks a piece in a shop. I was really happy to find those and stumble onto them. Bought this near Bloomington. And this is Joyce Thome. Can you say bright? At least that's what the lady at the counter said. Man, that's bright. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. One of my best finds. $25. Gloucester Harbor. And Miss Beals. There you go. Great Massachusetts harbor scene. Harbor scenes are always collectible, and anything related to the East Coast normally does well. But that was 25 bucks in a shop. Super, super fine there. So, I don't know, there's a few little goodies and a few other trinkets lying around. But I think that covers most of it. You know, guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. I hope you're doing well out there and having luck, and really looking forward to what comes out this summer. But till we meet again, keep a song in your heart. Case I